This is the first test of the iScooter U2.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, like always, your first job should always be get your battery on charge, so when it's built, you can take it for a spin. First job. So yeah, this is the iScooter U2.
It's a beautiful day.
It's an affordable commuter bike, step-through design. I've only done 2 miles on it. I did film my maiden voyage this morning to work, but it was making this really horrible noise. I think the mudguard was rubbing, so I kind of scrapped that footage. I need to adjust that. So this is my first initial impressions of the bike. Gotta say, I'm very impressed for the price. When kind of doing these reviews, you always have to take in price to performance, and this thing comes in under £600. It's pretty impressive. I have unlocked this speed. It's a 15.5 mile an hour bike until you unlock it, and then it does about 19 miles an hour. It comes with a optional throttle in the box. Here's my mate Stuart there. Stewie, all right mate? There's still a slight kind of noise down there. I need to kind of fiddle around with it, doing nuts and bolts checks, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm actually cruising along now at 18 miles an hour. So it's got a top speed of about 19 miles an hour when unlocked, which is ideal for a kind of city commuter bike. Really kind of nice speed. The cadence sensor I've noticed, so I've done 2 miles on it. The cadence sensor, it does take a bit of oomph to get going. It takes quite a few kind of crank rotations to really kick in, but you do have that throttle there if you do want to pull away quickly. Hello mate, you alright? How you doing? Another one of my mates there. I'm seeing them all today. I think people are laughing at me because it is kind of a unisex design. I'm not going to say girly. So that throttle now is ideal for pulling away quickly. I know technically they are illegal, but I think they are a much safer option. I like the way that iScooter kind of leaves that up to you. Bloody traffic, got roadworks up here. Yeah, that cadence sensor does take a bit to get going, but once it does get going, it does kick in. You can kind of feel the power, like now, flying up this hill. It just takes a little bit of persuading, that cadence sensor. But the brakes are good, still obviously bedding them in. Kind of early impressions, you can really feel that rolling resistance in the tyres. That sensor just doesn't kick in straight away, which I'm not used to. But once it's kicked in, it's great. Really delivers good power to the bike. Other things I like is the seating position, a very upright seating position with this really cool looking kind of handlebars. Very comfortable kind of ride. Were you beeping earlier? I thought, what have I done wrong? I got you beeping on it though. I'll put it in. There's 5 levels of assistance, and level 5 obviously you're going to get maximum kind of performance, maximum power. We are cruising along here at 17.5. Not bad at all. That's a really decent speed, 18.3 now. So it does pick up speed quickly, like I said. So we've got a big hill test now. Again, these are my kind of early impressions of the bike. Don't know if you can hear that noise. There's a slight noise coming from the front wheel. I think it's the mudguard. It's one of those plastic mud guards, and they do kind of get bent up in shipping. Sometimes you just need to be a little bit forceful with them and bend them back into shape. But the brakes aren't rubbing. One of the only bikes I've had out of the box where the brakes don't seem to rub, which is really good. Here we go, the world's biggest kind of hill. You can hear that motor. It's not loud, but you can hear it working, which I quite like. Straight over. So yeah, first kind of initial impressions, it's a lovely bike to ride, really smooth, good seating position. Everything just works, the brakes work well. It's got a lot of power to it. I like the little two-tone display there as well. It does come with a thumb throttle. It's all right, it's not too bad. I do like the kind of handlebar position. It feels like an old school chopper bike. Easy build, quite a lot to do, but it was all simple. They have a really good dedicated video on their YouTube channel actually, so I just followed that step by step. Very, very, very simple. So yeah, here we are on the U2. So I'm going to go out for a little ride today, kind of show you around the bike, the aesthetics of the bike, and then we'll do like a little summary of what I think. I've been riding it now for quite a while, been using it for my work commuter. It's a lovely, lovely looking bike. I love the subtle brown, the seat and the grips look really, really nice. And when you kind of generate speed like this, we're now flying along at 19 miles an hour. It's a very, very, very capable bike. I think if you're looking for a first time e-bike, if you're in the market for one and you don't really want to spend kind of, yeah, if you're in the market for an e-bike and you don't want to spend £1,000, this is a very good option for you, I think. It's just a very nice kind of dependable first time e-bike for someone that's kind of on a budget. Really, really simple, nice to use, comfortable. Now we are just doing some kind of light tracks and trails with it. It's pretty rough up here, it's like bark. And it copes with this really well. We're actually getting some decent speed across this stuff. Like I said, it's not the bumpiest of surfaces, but it is off-road technically, and these tyres are actually handling it relatively well. And I think it is good for just light tracks and trails. Serious off-roading, no, but that front suspension does do a really good job. That and the suspension seat, you can kind of see how rough this is here. Look, you know, there's no kind of bells and whistles. It is basic, but it, you know, it works. It is the perfect first time e-bike. It really is. Someone who's looking for something within like a £600 price range, doesn't want to spend too much, not sure if they'll like an e-bike, this is like the perfect starter kit. You know, it's not going to break the bank, and it does really kind of give you a feel for e-bikes. Yeah, the battery's decent as well. They say it's got a 60-mile range, but of course that will be using pedal assist number one. Yes, I reckon you can easily get 25 miles out of this thing. Always kind of depends on rider weight, weather conditions, stuff like that. Uphill, downhill. These batteries, you know, always do your own kind of tests. I've actually forgot to wear my helmet today, which I don't normally do, so it's a bit silly of me. I've come out without my helmet on, so I'm a bit wary. Always, always, always wear a helmet, children. So let me know in the comments below if you are in the market for an e-bike. Is this something that you would consider? Like I said, it's a great kind of budget choice. You're not committing a great deal of money to it, and you can have a lot of fun. It's ridiculously fast, you know. You think for the price, you're getting a very, very, very nippy e-bike with a decent battery, brakes that work relatively well, and ultra smooth as well. I mean, we are absolutely flying down here at 19.9 miles an hour. So this thing is insanely fast, but it feels smooth. There's no jolts, there's no rattles. It just feels nice. Feels nice. Yeah, I chose to do this review today because basically it's going to rain the rest of the week. So I thought I'd come out now, do the review. I do love these brown kind of handle grips, and I love the way it's got its own dedicated light button and horn that's ridiculously loud. I think it's integrated into the front LED light, and it is very, very loud. It really is an e-bike that kind of ticks all the boxes. Uphill, that's fine. Off-road, it can do it. Road use, absolutely perfect. Speed, it's got a good speed. 19, 20 miles an hour is absolutely perfect. So all you want. It's got a good sized battery that is removable. So it does literally tick all of the boxes. Yeah, so this is the iScooter U2. Just going to kind of show you around the bike now. A very, very simple kind of like build process. Had to do a few of the little bits like put the front wheel on, the pedals, the rear rack, the seat, the handlebar. So all your basic kind of stuff, but there is a really good dedicated online video to help you with that. Yeah, very, very, very easy to do. Here's a closer look of the bike now. You've got these really nice Chaoyang tires there, disc brakes, so basic brakes, but they work really, really well. You've got this lovely little kind of chain guard, 7-speed Shimano gears, a 350 watt rear motor. The battery obviously sits in here. Yeah, this is where the battery is. This is where you charge it. You can remove it to charge it. It is a key system. So of course, when you do take the battery out, this seat kind of just folds forward like that. You unlock it and pull. Very, very simple. I do like the kind of brown leather finish on there. They do match the grips. I really like that. Nice kind of capable tires there. You can do like light tracks and trails. You've got a really nice bright LED with a horn integrated that's super loud. You can have a front basket attached if you like. Cabling's done all neatly. I really like the handlebar design here. Very, very comfortable. They kind of rise up each side with these brown leather grips. Your 7-speed Shimano, normal brake levers. So the cockpit view by here, just a nice two-tone kind of display. Very, very simple, not over complicated. You've got this really nice dedicated light and horn. Yeah, the throttle is actually optional. I chose to install it. They do leave a nice little gap between the grip and the brake lever, so it just slots in there if you choose to install it and basically just plug straight into there. Very, very, very simple. Yeah, like I mentioned, step-through kind of design. You've got a rear luggage rack or pannier bag rack. Probably holds up to like 15 kg. Kickstand that had to be installed, but it's very, very simple. Just literally two screws there. Yeah, the back motor is a 350 watt, so quite powerful. So the battery basically just unlocks like that and slides out. Very, very simple. Then to go back in, it kind of just slides down on these rails, slides down like that. Then you just lock it into place. It does have a rear light and brake light as well. So if you're old like me and you struggle to get your leg over, the step-through is absolutely perfect. You know, as you get older, we do struggle to get our leg over. I think overall it's just a nice looking, clean, simple, sleek design bike. You know, not a lot you can really complain about. and it's fairly light. I mean, it's not the lightest thing in the world, but it's, you know, it's not heavy either. I am impressed. Yeah, so if you're in the market for an e-bike, I really wouldn't look any further. I'll link everything in the description. There will be a discount code as well. Yeah, the brake test, look at that for stopping distance. Not bad at all. That is very decent stopping power. God, the sun's come out at the right time. Yeah, so overall impressions, brilliant. Gets a good thumbs up from me. Highly recommend it. I really would say it's in the beginner's kind of e-bike, risk-free, really sturdy, capable step-through e-bike. Make sure I haven't left any cameras behind. So yeah, that's my kind of thoughts on the iScooter U2. Don't worry, I'm not going to play the clip. I don't want to push my luck with copyright. So the seating position's nice. I like the way they include an optional throttle in the box, so it's completely your choice if you want to install that or not. I like it because, as I mentioned before, the cadence sensor does take a little bit to kick in, so that option of a throttle, just to give you a bit of a boost, is really handy. Here we go, got a bit of a hill now, but it does do hills relatively easy. Yeah, it does of course come restricted out of the box. You do have to unrestrict it yourself, but it's so easy. It's just in the P settings, very kind of simple to unlock. I definitely think that's where you need it. That kind of 19 pushing 20 miles an hour is absolutely perfect. You're not going to be breaking any speed limits with that, and you're going to be able to keep up with the flow of traffic. I love coming down this hill, but I don't like going up it. I'm not a huge fan of going up this hill. Saying that, I've not really broken a sweat yet, so it's pretty easy. I'm just lazy. I will take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to the people over at iScooter for sending this over. Very impressed. I've done a few of their products before, done a couple of their scooters and hoverboard, and I really like it. Everything seems well made, sturdy, build quality is good, comms are good. Very nice company, and this is my first dabble into their e-bike range, and I've got to say, I'm impressed. I do feel all that's missing now is kind of a big flowery basket on the front, and I'll be well away. But no, it's actually labelled as a classic vintage British design. I can see why. I would say it's kind of more European. It's the type of bike you see someone darting around Amsterdam on, isn't it? Just going to try this horn out in the tunnel, ready for the echo. I thoroughly enjoyed just riding this bike around. I've had a lot of fun. Yeah, so final thoughts. Brilliant e-bike. I've had a lot of fun on this thing. I've done a lot of e-bikes now, and I genuinely think this is the perfect starter e-bike. You can't go wrong, not for the price. So, as always, I really would appreciate if you liked, commented, subscribed for more kind of two-wheeled reviews. I really do appreciate it, and it helps as well because it keeps me getting sent free stuff, which keeps the content flowing. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind just smashing that like button, subscribing, leave a nice comment, and do not forget to use my discount code and link below. I found one flaw. The front mudguard is quite long and I keep bashing my left foot off it. That's the only issue.